Hey Capricorn, I'm Empress Rose and we're here for another reading. These are very general readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me via my email listed on my YouTube channel. But these are general readings and they may or may not apply to you. They're also not supposed to be didactic or something you do with you obey. Also, all the cards are pre-shuffled because I find shuffling on camera to be tedious. So let's get into your message, Capricorn. Okay, we need a message for Capricorn today. Bring us, what does Capricorn need to know? All right. Oh. We have two cards of partnership. With the animal world, we have this one, which is a match set to another one earlier on. So this is my dear friend. This is someone that's been with you for a very long time. And you've supported each other and you've been through a lot together. Hold on. So it's just a card of a long-term friendship, lots of support. So something that's been in your life for a long time. There's been a mutual support, support from one, caring from the other. You've been on a long journey together. And the other we have is the gift. So she's protecting her ideas. There's no rain, but she's got an umbrella over her swan friend anyway. So I find this interesting that both of these are deep friendships with non-human beings. I think they symbolize friendships with human beings or relationships or contracts with human beings. But the fact that they're both nature makes me wonder if your partnership isn't more with nature right now. But here in the gift, you've got something to give. This is, again, just mutual support. Are you giving this gift to the swan? Look how much you match the swan. I mean, you're both like red on the bottom. I almost want to say like your red skirt is sort of bleeding into the swan here. And your head is full of ideas, full of these feathers. There's so much, like this is two very separate beings that are helping each other. This is two sort of like very similar beings. Like, are they separate people? I don't know. She has a gift, and in both of these, there's this sort of floating thing. Like neither of their feet are fully focused. Their feet just sort of disappear into the ground, into this mist. So there's like, what's interesting is that you would think with these nature cards, there'd be a groundedness to them, but in neither one is there a groundedness. Both of them have sort of this ethereal, almost floating on the earth quality to them. And this one, there's a gift. She has a lot on her mind, and she's protecting her messages. But she has them. They are there. They just haven't been given yet. To what? To the swan or to someone else? Are they together going to deliver a gift? It's very clear that you do have something to give. I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful. Both of these cards are just about beautiful relationships. And it may be a relationship with nature. There's definitely an ethereal quality to these relationships, not quite groundedness to either one of them. So let's move to the body of the reading. We have the Santa Muerte deck we're going to move to now. And again, these have been thoroughly pre-shuffled off camera. All right. This is your past. This is your present. This is your internal landscape. This is what blocks you. This is your external landscape. This is your to-do list, and this is your outcome. All right, Capricorn, in a recent past, we have had a tower moment. We've had the whole household come tumbling down and turned over. This looks like, this is an MC Escher drawing, basically, the concept. And there's a loss of a sense of what's up, what's down, where things belong, where things are going. This is a home that has been completely discombobulated. This might be in your mind, just in your mind things have come undone, but it might also be like your actual home, or both. Honestly, when your home gets turned upside down, it's really hard to keep your mind from doing the same thing. So just a massive sudden, it's like the dollhouse just got flipped on its edge. Or flipped upside down, and it's just really hard to figure out what's going on. And so the tower moment is like these life-changing moments, and the tarot is sometimes a little over dramatic, so it might not be like, you know, a hurricane literally picked up your house and moved it, or, you know, it could be, or but it is honestly, it's a very dramatic card, whether I want it to be or not. So so anyway, you're coming out of a tower moment where your life's just been upended completely. It was fairly sudden. It's to rock a foundation that wasn't good. So it's easier to tip a house upside down. The house needed to be tipped upside down. It was time for the household to be upended, and it was time for that, and it was an inevitability because it was never on a very solid foundation anyway. I mean, I don't know what is, but it was time for some major disruptions, let's just say that. And then in your present moment, you have the Hanged Man. So this is the card, this isn't the card of being hanged. This is a card of hanging out. So in your present moment, we're still around you, still swirls this tower, and it's stormy, very unsettled energy all around you, and honestly a little bit within you too. You are not speaking. There's something about these first two cards we got too, about a silence here in the snow. Both of these are winter scenes, and Capricorn's a very winter sign. But there's a silence here too, like a gift, like these thoughts and ideas that haven't been delivered yet. So here in the Hanged Man, we're seeing that same energy, some thoughts and ideas, some changes. You are sort of sitting in a cesspool of emotion, and you're sorting it out. And in your environment is this tower situation still sort of swirling. Inside, you sort of have this emotional cesspool. And from this will grow, of course, our lotus flowers. You are opening your third eye. You're looking at the world with sort of a black light. I think of the third eye as the black light, and it's revealing things that the rest of the spectrum can't see. The rest of the light spectrum doesn't show us. So you're having some insights into things that aren't normally available. It's actually a very special time of the Hanged Man, even though it's very difficult inside and out. Nothing's happening yet. So it's this very, I'm not giving my gift yet. I'm not going anywhere yet. Or I am going, but I'm paused. So it's this energy of very stasis. You look like you're in stasis. The world around you is crazy. There's some deep shit going on inside, but everything looks the same. And we have this clock here without any hands, and that's sort of a timeout. That's sort of, you're taking a timeout, but it's a timeout with a purpose, and the purpose is internal transformation and internal change and adaptation to this upended house. In your internal landscape, which your hanged man is all internal landscape too. Your present situation is very much focused on your internal landscape. So your internal landscape, you have this Knight of Wands, this charging forward energy. That's what you want to do. You, inside of you, you want to charge forward. You feel like you know where you're going. The Knight of Wands has this energy to me of this guy that came back from battle and doesn't know how to stop fighting. And he wants to just continue charging forward. That's what I see in this card is there even a battle? I mean, like, the roses have all come up. There's a deep passion here, and he wants to keep fighting, and he wants to keep charging forward. It looks like that's what he's been doing, is charging forward. So internally, you're struggling with this desire to charge forward. Like, it's saying you're hanging out, but you're starting to get this, oh, look, we're on our little ponies here. Look at that. Although this one's got a peaceful energy that's sort of hovering peaceful energy, and this one's got a charging forward energy. So inside of you, there is something that would really like to get out and would like to move forward and charge. So what's blocking you is this Ten of Swords. So the situation, so the Ten of Swords is the end of the sword suit, and the sword suit tends to be a little bit painful. It's like really painful, actually, generally speaking. But this is the end of it. So there's an ending here that you haven't quite achieved yet, and it's blocked. And that's this really painful energy, this backstabbing energy, this painful sort of nightmare in your mind energy. It's not transformed yet into this beautiful city where the swords have been put down, and the swords have been put down into and have been transformed into homes. So that's what's blocking you, is that the ending isn't coming yet. This transformation, this final transformation that seems destined for you, isn't happening yet. Maybe what's blocking you is your internal transformation, because and here's your Knight of Wands, and he wants to charge towards this transformation. You're internally ready to charge towards this transformation. And this transformation might be this internal thing that this Hanged Man is doing, or it might be related to the tower of something in your environment transforming. In your environment, you have the Santa Muerte. So there's a lot of transformation energy in here. Honestly, like, this tower moment is sort of a cataclysmic transformation. This Hanged Man is a deep internal transformation that's in the process of happening. You want to charge forward. This transformation hasn't happened yet, and it blocks you. So we have the Santa Muerte, which is the mother of all transformation cards in this deck. This is the biggest transformation of all. She's the this is the Death card. It's a very holy transformation. So around you is sort of this rebirth, this ending of a situation, the end of the pregnancy, the beginning of the new life, the harvesting of one thing. You know, when we harvest our plants, we cut down the plants, or we harvest the plants, and then transforming the plant into food, and that moment is the harvest. When we cut it down, that's the moment where it transforms. So there's this passionate transformation. There's and around you is this it's time, and it's very obviously, we have this halo here, so it's a very divine situation. And it's time that we have a hourglass here, and the hour has arrived. So this is your this is your environment, your external environment, and it's really matching your tower moments, your Hanged Man, and the transformation that you're hoping to see. So internally, you want to charge forward. You are ready to move forward with this major transformation. Around you, everything is changing, everything is moving, and within you, there's something that wants to move forward, but you're sort of being forced into this hanged man situation. The situation isn't transforming completely, and I do not have good news for this week. Your to-do list is this Eight of Pentacles. It's to hold. Be cautious. Inside, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to charge forward to the end, the final transformation. But your advice column right now is hold. Be grounded. Hold on to your money. Hold on to everything. Just wait for the situation around you is changing. That's what I'm getting here. The situation around you is changing. You charge forward. I think you're gonna prohibit this change from going forward as it needs to. There's a divine situation here where it's changing. It is going to change. You don't need to charge for it. You want to, but you don't need to. So we have this grounding energy, and this is in your to-do list. So you are to see how close this skull is to the ground. And she's got her bag of money, and she's not going anywhere. She's hunkered down. So this is the hunker down energy. Hold, hunker down, hold your horses. Look at this lady. She's holding her horse just fine. Holding her horse. They're just, well, it's a deer, but or whatever it is. Anyway, she's got a hold on her. It's antlers. Protect your ideas. Hold on. Hunker down. And then your outcome. I know, I'm seeing this Knight of Wands that wants to charge forward and move forward, but we're seeing a pause in the journey with your dear friend. The gift has not been given yet. Your future is the Six of Pentacles. Another hold energy. We have so many. We have the Hanged Man. We have this Eight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is hold on. The time's coming. But it's taking so slowly, and you just have more of this hold energy. Just wait. The world is going to change around you. The situation you're in is going to change. You charge forward. I know you want this transformation. These swords turned into homes. The swords put down. The situation completed. You want that. But this is telling you one of the outcomes is that it could take a hell of a lot longer than you think it's going to take. And you need to sit down, shut up, hold your peace. Holding on to this gift still. You're holding on to these thoughts, holding on to these gifts. You're protecting them, keeping them safe while the situation around you storms and changes on its own. And it's not going to change quickly. So, all right, Capricorn, I'm feeling for you if you're in this Knight of Wands energy that wants to charge forward and everything else is saying, hold, the situation's changing. It's going to change by itself. But hold on to your dear friends. You're not quite ready to give that gift yet, even though you want to. It's ready, it's wrapped, it's ready to give, but you're still in a mode where you need to protect it. All right, Capricorn, I hope that was helpful for you. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, and all of this so that my baby channel can become a toddler channel and grow and find the people who need to hear its messages. So thank you very much.